Hey, what's up you guys? It's ScotsRoundTable. I'm FangedShadows.
I'm John Callahan.
And we're going to talk about a animated film that we've kind of watched for a few times and just wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
Basically, it's The Killing Joke, which is possibly, from what we've heard, might be the origin of the Joker himself.
Yeah, well, it's what many people declare the origin of the Joker.
Yeah. But as he said, he likes to have multiple choice.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to talk about the film that came out, was that a year ago, I think?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
There's a lot of different feelings towards it. Like, some people liked it, some people hated it, some others were like, eh?
Yeah, to some people it was just air.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's a new film, alright.
Yeah.
It was like, hearing that a movie based on The Killing Joke is like big news, like, what? An animated movie on The Killing Joke?
Finally?
And what? You're getting Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill?
Finally?
Sign me up, give him a ticket.
Yeah, let me see it.
And so, we're going to talk about what we thought about it.
Yes.
So there might be spoilers in this, so if you haven't seen it yet,
There'll be definite spoilers in this. If you haven't seen the movie or read the book, leave.
Fair enough. Right, let's get the one thing out of the way. The first half was absolutely pointless. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Basically, it wasn't even, first of all, in case you don't know, it wasn't in this comic. Nowhere to be, no trace of it. It was all bullshit. Basically, it was just Batgirl being, I haven't got a man, and he made her just not exactly Batgirl.
Yeah. Hey, remember the guy? Oh, yeah, you remember the guy?
Oh, yeah. That guy, yeah.
She's hot.
Yeah, apparently he likes having sex with women that wear bat masks on.
Yeah.
Even for DC, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't get why they chose to go with that decision to make that story for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I know why they did it, because they had to make it longer, but
They could have done that with like more source in the comic.
yeah, for example,
Or anything.
most of the fight scenes you could have, I know you couldn't stretch it pure long, but you could have stretched them a bit longer.
Or some of the dialogue that the Joker had, you could have added more of it into the movie.
Yeah,
Just saying.
exactly.
Because the first half I'm like, when's The Killing Joke gonna start? It's been half an hour and we're seeing this shit.
Yeah, it's like, when does the comic start?
I mean, I guess they're trying to add more depth to Barbara because, the infamous scene, Joker shoots her,
Yeah.
but you could have done that with any other way.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that won't be a lot of people's first Batman thing, you know?
Like, if you wanted, you could have put the old animated series episode of her with Batman fighting crime, just for homage sakes maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, what they were given, Kevin Conroy and Tara Strong did their best with what they were given.
Yes,
I'll give them that. They did what they could.
Yeah.
It was basically, Batman was being, Batman, like, don't do this, given directions not to do something, but Barbara for some reason says, no, fuck you, I'm gonna go and disobey you. It's like, you're gonna disobey the guy who knows the city like the back of his hand.
Yeah, I know Dick and Jason did that a lot.
Yeah.
They did that. Dick did it to a certain point, but Jason did it a lot. Batgirl didn't really do that. She didn't really do it. She respected him, and she would only do it in very extremely rare occasions.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. In comics and animated it was pretty rare she would do something like that.
Basically, the first thoughts when I think of Batgirl is not disobeying Batman and going for some asshole who's not even remotely anything of importance.
Yeah.
And they brought in Falcone because, Falcone,
Yeah, okay, let's put Falcone in there and kill him. Fuck's sake, can we just get a movie where he is the main bad guy? Can please? It'd be very interesting. I mean, that is where supposedly Batman's origin came from. In my opinion.
But yeah, I think that was the majority of the bad parts. It was just the first half hour. If you just forget that, I think the movie would have been fine.
Yeah.
Because when we get to the actual Killing Joke, we see it's still got the kind of style of the comic, kinda.
Yeah.
Not as detailed, but still somewhat recognisable.
Yeah.
Like the scene with the Joker just surveying the carnival.
Yeah.
He looks as misshapen and jaw-longed as he was in the comic.
Something I did like, however, that wasn't in the comic, that they put in was before he went to Arkham Asylum, where he came across the bodies.
Yeah.
See, that was actually really quite good. I like that, because that is not in that.
Yeah, if you just check. Just gotta check for reference sake.
Yeah, because he does not see the bodies, it just starts with him going to Arkham Asylum.
See, there's nothing about the
Bodies.
It's just the first page is him going to Arkham. So yeah, that's a nice touch.
That was a
it
nice
gives him
little touch.
Gives him more of a reason to go to Arkham.
Yeah, lets us know why he was going to Arkham in the first place, to see the Joker and say what he said to him.
The animation, like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it just seemed like a generic kind of DC animated film.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it could have been better. It could have, but I'm fine with what it was given.
Yeah, I mean, the tone of it as well was quite decent, you know, and the lighting.
I mean, they portrayed the comic best they could with the certain ratings, you know, because there are certain things in the comic they might not have been able to show.
Yeah. Yeah, true. True that.
Because I think we all know why we all saw this movie.
Yeah.
To see Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill as the roles in this scenario.
Yeah, and a very violent and
twisted sense.
Dark.
Because we've wanted to see Hamill go for his origin telling for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And just hearing that he was in part of it, it's like, you couldn't get anybody else.
Yeah.
Like, nobody else could do that role. If you did bring anybody else, you might get a lot of hate for that.
Yeah, exactly. Considering he really wanted to do it.
Yeah. And at least we can at least say they tried to make an animated Killing Joke, but some people didn't like it for certain reasons, but at least you can say they did the role.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because when it comes to, like, when they're following the story, I think they followed it quite justice.
Yeah, there are a few things that are missing lines wise.
Yeah, like there's certain lines, like the scene where the Joker is with Gordon, yeah, sorry, with Gordon in the carnival, and he's like just broken. There's a scene where he talks about reality and how so much pressure can snap. That was in the comic, but he didn't bring that up in the movie. It's like, oh, you could have added more to that, because I think Joker would have loved that.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing Kevin Conroy again as the Batman was fucking amazing.
Oh, yes.
Like, just seeing him just not give a fuck and just knock those guys out.
And, by the way, if you were going to add something, might be a long shot and you might have got hate for, I don't know, but maybe not have it all in the same night, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? As in, like, stretch it out a bit more. Like, for example...
I mean, I think the comic, I think it lasted a day as well.
Yeah, it did. It lasted like 1 day, but see, the Joker never did that. It was never a 1 day scenario. It was months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a majority of Joker's plans took months. Batman never caught him in a day. If he caught him in a day, that
means he wanted to get caught.
He wanted to get caught. I mean, look
like
at
in Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum, the game. He wanted to get caught. Even Batman said this was too easy in the game, and that's what I got when I first read the comic, and when it's a little too easy from usual Joker standards, anyway.
Oh, and there was also another point during the half hour, the controversy with Batman and Batgirl. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, it's near the finale of the first half hour. Batgirl argues with Batman, blah blah blah, and they for some reason decide to make Whoopi.
They fuck.
Yeah, they fuck for some reason. Not sure why. I mean, a lot of people hated this idea because, like, they saw Batgirl as more of kind of like a daughter to Batman, because Batman's like the father figure.
Yeah.
Because, like, Batman's like in his like 40s, right? Like at least 40s ish. But yeah, a lot of people complained like, oh, Batgirl wouldn't do this, or this would not be Batman's idea. He would not go for Batgirl. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you know what? People, you can argue. I'm not taking part in this.
I'm not touching the subject.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even...
You can fight that if you want. I'm just going to be in the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
It bothered me a little bit, but I don't know why exactly. Maybe it's just certain ideas, but I was a big fan of it. I'm not saying I hate it.
The reason it bothered me is because I've known her to be with Dick and Tim, you know, so...
It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird.
So, yeah, that was a big problem back then. News articles kept popping about it, like Facebook and Twitter. Like, it's like, was this a good idea, guys?
Yeah, I mean, you had the script right here. That was your script. You didn't even have to write anything else.
You could just follow that.
You could have just went up to everybody and went, here you go. Gave them the fucking book. Just read what's in that.
Yeah, the first hour was just half hour was just a complete waste in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the overall killing joke part.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. The second it gets to the actual killing joke, it picks up.
Yeah.
I'd say it is worth getting through that first half hour to get to it, or just skip it completely.
Yeah, I would recommend skipping it.
Yeah, I recommend skipping it. But if you are planning on watching the entire movie, God help you. But it is worth it to get to that point because it still has its moments.
Yeah.
It still has plenty of good moments.
I mean, it does well go into Joker's mindset of like what could have been his past. Like,
yeah.
Mark Hamill did a good job with his non-Joker voice.
Yeah, he did.
It's like that's still Hamill. I know it's Hamill, but it's weird. Like,
and I believed it.
Yeah.
I believed it. Which is the important thing.
Yeah. And I didn't know. Fun fact: I didn't know Lauren Hardy were part of the Red Mob gang. During the flashbacks with the non-Joker,
come on, you can get it out.
The non-Joker needs money for his wife and child he's gonna have. Fair enough. So he goes to the Red Mob gang, and the Red Mob gang is in charge of Lauren Hardy. Don't know why they're there. No, but seriously though, they look like Lauren Hardy. Like, I might put an image of what they look like, I might, but I don't know, but search them up. They look exactly like them. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, we kept making jokes about it.
Yeah.
Like, we need your help moving his piano up the stairs.
What I do have to say about it though, well, what I have to actually ask you.
Alright.
Right? Okay. In total, how good was it to the comic?
I'd say it's more than average. It's the best that we've gotten.
Yeah.
I'd say I enjoyed it. It was alright. It wasn't horrendous. The only reason it was bad is because, well, the first half hour.
Yeah. Exactly.
Other than that, it was alright.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if Batman does kill like 3 people in that movie.
Yeah, let's be honest, he killed 3 people in that movie.
Like, there was a muscle guy, he threw something at him, he couldn't get it off, didn't see him move again. He couldn't get it off.
Yeah, it went over his entire face.
Yeah, he couldn't breathe. And during the chase with the Joker, he fell into a pit, he threw 2 midgets down the hole with spikes. They went down that hole.
Yeah.
So much for not killing, eh, Bruce? Well, to be fair, in Tim Burton's alternate ones, he flew dynamite in the guy's pants and pushed him off a cliff.
Different Batman though.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That does not excuse him from that.
Yeah, it was just weird seeing Batman just throw bystanders into danger. Like, sure, they're bad people, I guess, but still, he wouldn't kill them.
Well, something I do have to say is the lighting in that is completely different to what the comic lighting is, but obviously for obvious reasons, but in the comic there are certain moments that are brighterish. They're not as dark.
Yeah, not as like grey.
Yeah, not as gritty, as in there are some images in it that are bright, you know what I mean? There are certain moments that are quite bright at certain points.
So, when it comes to the talent, like the actors, how do you think they portrayed it? Like,
they were okay. I'd say it's an okay performance.
oh yeah, I mean, Kevin Conroy is just giving his all as always.
Yeah,
exactly. He was Batman all the way. Like, there was not one point I went, eh. There was not one point.
Was there not no points where you were like, maybe they could have redone that line?
Maybe with the Joker's lines, but it's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Because like, it's up to the actor and how they portray the lines. Really.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if Hamill wanted to say a line really fast, that's up to him because he plays the Joker.
He knows the character.
Yeah, he feels as though that's how he would say it. But to me, I thought he'd gone more slower. Like, the infamous quotes about, you know, if I had to choose a past, I prefer multiple choice. That line, like, he was rather fast for me, in my opinion, just my taste. I thought he would go a bit slower with that and go a bit more into detail, but I didn't mind Mark Hamill's interpretation.
No, not at all. I mean, good as always. You know.
Especially the song part.
Yeah, the song bit was really funny, well performed.
Yeah, Hamill can sing.
Yeah.
Basically, they're going into the little tunnel of love kind of thing, or horror ghost ride.
Yeah. And
the Joker's just singing about, well, the mind, the reality, really.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, he can sing. It's a sickening, catchy tune, but I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Even though it gets really weird, like really fucked up. Like, if you've read the comic, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Scene I also want to ask you about is the famous scene, Bang Bang.
Oh.
The definition of the Killing Joke, basically. So.
Yeah.
What did you think of that scene?
I'll admit, seeing the Joker's face with the red eyes highlighting, that was a little bit creepy. Like, oh Jesus, bang! It's just instant barbers on the floor. It's like, I think they played that alright.
Yeah,
well.
yeah. The pacing of it was...
Overall, is it good? I'd say it is if you just cut off the first half hour, as I keep saying.
Yeah.
It's really important to note that.
Yes. Because if you watch it from... I'll be honest, alright? If you like the first half hour of it...
Sure, go for it.
That's fine.
Or float your
honestly, that's 100% fine. You know, that's completely fine. But skip it if you're a big fan of the Killing Joke comic.
Yeah. So
because the first half hour will feel kind of as an insult.
Yeah, and just dragging it on and just kind of making Barbara just more of a...
It feels too slow.
Yeah.
Whereas when it gets to Killing Joke, it goes by faster because you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
But because you don't really enjoy the first half hour, it drags on for you, you know? So... it's a tough choice.
I mean, it was just... I'm just curious to know why they thought to make that whole plot point, like... some creep just having a hostile Batgirl.
Because the second the comic starts, that storyline was completely pointless.
Like,
it's
not referenced ever.
Doesn't get brought back up again in the movie.
So yeah, it was a huge waste of time.
Yeah, exactly.
If they just added more depth to the actual comics material, they could have probably done a lot better.
Yeah.
If it was due to like maybe the certain natures of the comic, then change the rating, I guess. But other than that, what else?
I mean, there's not really much you could do to change it, but at the end, don't start something just out of pure randomness.
Yeah. It just seems like we went to a whole different movie at the time. It's like, I guess when I got The Killing Joke, why am I seeing this?
Or what they could have done was put another comic on front of it. If you wanted to fill up the first half an hour.
Yeah.
Could have done something like that.
So how do you think they handled the infamous final scene?
I thought it was okay. I thought the pacing was okay as well, and to be honest, the way they were talking to each other, that's what I heard when I read the comic. So that was kind of what I heard in my mind when I read the comic.
Yeah, like every time like you read this comic, you think of Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill in their roles. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I think of every time I read that one, anyway. And that's basically what it sounded like to me, so I was 100% happy with that scene.
Yeah, I mean, just like, is there any alternative of an animated Killing Joke with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill? Not that I know of.
No.
So I'm going to accept it for what it is.
Yeah, and just enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it, you know. I mean, we've seen it quite a few times. You know, we've watched it way more than once.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's still got a lot of enjoyable moments in it. Definitely a good movie, I'd say.
Yeah, it's worth the watch.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. If you're a fan of DC Comics, do yourself a favour and watch it. It is quite good.
Yeah. Because if you're a fan of Batman and Joker's confrontation, the movie will be satisfying to you.
Yeah, it will be satisfying. We can say that.
Is there any other things we forgot? Just trying to recall.
Well, they look like fucking Laurel and Hardy in the comics. They fucking look. That's what they look like in the movie. That's fucking identical. Look at that.
Okay, we're looking for the comic for more info, and the guys that the non-Joker works with, they are Law and Hardy. That is confirmed. They're Law and Hardy, I'm sorry.
Just that Stan has now got a mustache.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe that.
In case you can't tell, we are fans of Law and Hardy.
Yes, I own them all.
Lucky bastard. I only had a few of them.
I had a feeling at starting an actual bought them.
So, we all know the infamous scene and how the Joker became the Joker.
Yes.
He fell off in the tube, came out the hole, and well, the infamous pose, you know, that.
Yes.
What did you think of that in the movie?
In the movie, I mean, I will be honest, it slightly creeped me out when I first saw it, and just the face of it all and the blood running down.
Yeah.
It was quite awesome looking. Definitely a screensaver, I'd say. That a lot of people will use.
For me, I didn't mind it. It's just I had a different take on it. Like, I thought the Joker kind of sobbed at first a little quietly, but then gradually built to laughter, and then built up to the big laugh. You know, just doing that. I thought it would build up to that, but I'm fine with what Hamill showed. I'm fine with it.
I know.
But when it comes to like the ending scene of like, oh, did he really kill him and stuff?
He didn't. He didn't kill it. No. No way he would kill him. Hell no.
Oh hell no.
But Batman wouldn't kill the Joker. Okay? he wouldn't. It's completely out of character. I know, okay, Batman has killed, but he's never killed a major villain before. Ever.
I mean, Gord did say do it by the book.
Yeah.
You gotta prove it works.
Yeah, so
if he did kill him, he just proved the Joker's right.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, look at Dark Knight Returns. He made him lose control.
Yeah, and then Joker basically killed himself and
yeah, snapped his own neck.
Yeah, which you can do. And then ends up chasing Batman because they thought he did it. You know, so.
But yeah, because like in the movie they made it. It was just Batman laughing for first it was the Batman and the Joker laughing, but then Joker's died out. It was just Batman laughing. So it's like
I have a feeling what I just imagine if the camera panned up, you would just see Joker like this at Batman, just staring at him,
like,
just with
I know to hear you laugh again.
yeah.
Don't do that again.
Exactly.
You creep me the fuck out. And people think I'm crazy.
And then he just laughs even more, and that's why he kept laughing.
Because like hearing Kevin Conroy laugh as Batman, it's a bit creepy.
Yeah, something.
That's the last person I hear laugh.
It's something I could go without hearing again.
I mean, in the animated series, he laughed in front of Harley, and she didn't like it.
Yeah.
He was hanging from a shark tank, a piranha tank, and it's like.
Yeah, it's one of the weirdest scenes in the animated series.
When it comes to the confrontation, like the actual fight with the Batman and Joker, I thought it was alright. It was
Yeah.
the pace, I'll admit, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I would just wish it was just slightly longer. It
Yeah.
could have been longer, and it would have been perfectly fine. But I'm happy with what I got. You know, still happy with what I got.
Just pretty much appreciate what we were given, and it could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been much worse.
Could have been somebody else doing the roles.
Yeah, it could be like the worst animated movie ever, and so yeah, it could be complete rubbish.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want it to be like any other, like some other bad DC films based, you know?
Yeah, not naming names.
Yep. That's up to you. That's up to you to think.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think the movie is decent. It's not bad. It could have might have been better, but I appreciate what we got.
I will say it's nowhere near perfect, but
it might have flaws here and there, but other than that,
it's still a good film.
yeah.
It's still a good animated movie.
Did we mention forget the first half hour?
Yeah. Don't watch it.
But other than that, enjoy it.
Yeah. You'll have fun.
So like, could you possibly scale like in what percentage, like 1 to 10? Like, what would you say?
1 to 10. Now that's really a hard choice.
Yeah.
Because of the first half an hour, if you took that out, I'd say at
It'd
least
been way higher, I think.
I would have been 8 or a 9 for me if that was out of it. Because there are slight moments where you're like, throughout it, but because of that half hour, I'm gonna have to give it. I think I'm gonna have to give it a 6.
Alright.
A 6. Actually, a 6.5. A 6.5 because it is a fair rating. So
Fair enough. I feel more generous. I'll go with a 7 or
a 7.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it could be improved, but for what we've given, I'll take it. Because at least then I could say, you know what? I heard Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy do the Killing Joke.
Yeah.
You know. Because like overall, because like they alternate some things here and there with it. Not too much, but just enough to go. You know what? That's all right. I don't mind that. The Killing Joke movie is okay. It's good.
Yep.
Go check it out, because again, like we said, they're given a lot worse. Could have been a whole lot worse.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much the thoughts on the Killing Joke movie.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, go check it out if you like Batman, no matter what it is.
Yeah. If you like Batman, no matter how dark or gritty it gets, you like that.
If you like the Joker, go with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, this has been our thoughts on the Killing Joke.
Yep.
Been FangedShadows.
John Callahan.
And ScotsRoundTable. Peace.
See ya.
I want to punch a green man. Give me your bits.
Get away from me.
Woo, my pink belly.